What is good, friends, and welcome back. So I'm back at it with my last Cairo update. If you followed me, you probably saw my series of video, my episodes battling against DDS8 and whatnot. Now I want to conclude this event with a final update about how we did in Cairo, and I want to also address a few, not problems, but a few topics about this whole conquest. First of all, I'm glad to announce you that Lilith listened to us. They listened to you, friends, and they fixed pretty much everything that was wrong with this city. It was a disaster before, and Lilith understood that many commanders were unhappy and for a good reason. Now I can safely say that I would play this city again for sure. I still rather play in Moscow, but now Cairo is a very good map. I'd rather pick Cairo before San Francisco, to be honest with you. All right. I think that every city is different. They offer different features, and which gives us option or variety, if I can say. But regardless, I cannot be upset about the new and improved Cairo. The only thing I wish for in Cairo is the ability as an R5 or R4 to remove map buildings. Why is that? Listen to me. Maybe you find it's a good idea or not. We can talk about this, but essentially, the map buildings is a good feature. But a lot of commanders, they don't understand the spirit, or they use those map buildings kind of a dumb way. And I don't want to insult anyone, but let's say that you're fixing a patch of land. Your village is on fire and you want to fix it, but you cannot deploy your base because too many commanders, they spam the area with map buildings, therefore blocking you from fixing the village. All right, so this can be very frustrating, and by the time you realize that you cannot set up your base, you try to contact every commander one by one because nobody see the chat, or they don't bother, or maybe they are offline and time flies. So you're under pressure, you need to find a solution. So if any R4 or R5 can move those turrets or delete them, that would help a lot. And if you try to educate your players, good luck. They will still don't understand, or they will forget about it. So that, like those turrets, those map buildings, they are useful, but they can play against you. So instead of trying to educate your players, maybe find the ultimate solution and be able to remove them or modify them. Anyways, that's only a suggestion. I don't know what you guys think about that. Do you think it's a good idea or not? Anyways, if you want to comment, go ahead. I will be more than happy to read your comments. Now, Cairo is over, and it was not a good conquest for us. I don't know if you are aware. You saw my video. You saw me battling against DDS8. We had a ton of fun despite we lost this conquest. So as you can see in Fighting Machine, I kept my ranking in the top 10. I actually finished in 5th position, mostly because the last few days I lost motivation to fight. I knew it was over, there was nothing else to do, and we didn't have any claim land. So what I did is I rest in level 3 city, and when it was time to play, a few hours per day, I jump into Cairo, blow up some bases, and that made me secure the 5th place, thank God. So I'm quite happy about this. As you can see, my friend Neo, he killed it, literally. Second place, Pot Noodle with 250 million points, and so on. And is there any kill players in the top 10? Yeah, we got G-Man and Sky Soldier. He finished in 11th place. So all in all, I cannot say I'm unhappy about our performance. If we see an alliance repute, we finish 5th. Among our friends allied, we finish in top position there. And of course, we have to congratulate Fraternity, DDS8, 21 and Wolf, they did a good job. And some of you, they ask, well, what do you think about that? Is it demoralizing? Is it sad? Well, my philosophy is, despite losing an event, you always need to find something positive about that. Okay, in my case, I made plenty of killings. I had a lot of fun. I killed so many players that I knew I used to play with. Now I played again, so it was quite exciting. And even though I knew we would lose this conquest, like I said, you have to find something positive. If you keep if you keep thinking about negative stuff, it's not gonna be fun for you. You may complain in the chat, and then you're gonna affect the morale of your fellow teammates. Try to find positive. It's not about killing. Maybe you unlocked a new tech, find a new officer, you leveled your base and whatnot. I'm sure there's something positive out of this conquest. And even if you lose, it's not a big deal, friend. If it's your first loss, yeah, it's tough to take, but I've been playing so many conquests now. I mean, maybe my 8 or 10 conquest, we lost some, we won some. Nobody cares if you lose. Next time will be better, all right? And if it's your first loss, then you may look for answers. Why did we lose? What did we did wrong? The last thing you should do is accuse or try to find an answer by your allies. No, don't accuse anyone. It's not your allies' fault. In our case, I knew that BR, XV15, they couldn't reach to us. Not because they didn't want, but they couldn't. They were in the safe zone. They couldn't help us, so I cannot blame them. They had their own problems. And keep in mind that in any conquest, your allies will always think about themselves before helping you, which is totally fine. They will always fight for their interests first, and then they will try to help you as much as they can. BLR, I cannot be mad about them. They helped us to their best of their capacity. They help us defending the fort. They did a great job. We set them for success by finding them a patch of land where they could set up their base and support us. But I knew that they couldn't do anything against Wolf. Wolf is a great alliance. They have the best troops out there. They have the best tech. They have strong and experienced players. It was an uneven match, but we didn't lose just because of that. All the conditions together, the lack of activity, I'm kind of new in kill, so I cannot comment about their past history, but I knew that they lost a few members and they're trying to reorganize, and this takes time. So we were not quite ready for this conquest, but we did it anyways, and overall, I don't think we are that unhappy. It was not a catastrophe. We finished in 5th place, and despite everything, I think we did a good job. So the next conquest will be much better. I'm pretty sure of that. Anyway, so if you guys want to take a look about the map, so let's have a look. Let's zoom out and go in Cairo, and you will notice that it's not looking good for us. So right there, I think, yes. So let's see what we have or don't have. So basically, as you can tell, where we used to spawn in the beginning, there's no trace of us anywhere. Even BLR, I think they got clean. No, they have a few claim land, but invalid. As for us, yeah, they were completely out of the map. There's still a few players out there. Maybe they're looking for more kills. I don't know. So yeah, and so that's it, friends. And despite having a good time, a great time, I cannot be upset. Like I said, we lost this one. No worries. Congratulations to the winning team. Next time will be much better. One thing that I can add, though, without going too deep into the topic, is what made this conquest very entertaining is there were quite a lot of trash talking and insults, and I don't want to say toxic environment because this word is overused now. A lot of players, they didn't like my videos, and guess who it is? Of course, DDSA. They were, some of them, they didn't like it, I mean, at all. And one of them, I won't mention his name, let's not make him popular, but he had the audacity to tell me, well, you don't have my permission to publish video of my base and blah blah blah. So that was his first declaration, his first statement. Then he toned down and said, well, I suggest that you remove the video or else. Well, this is not how it works, you dummy. Okay, I can post video about anything. It's a game. It's a virtual environment. Nobody knows it's you. Okay, and that's what the people, my viewer, like. They like to see action. They like to see me blowing up bases. They like to see me getting blown up. It doesn't matter. I mean, I'm not making this content to make you look bad. If you look bad, that's on you. And in the end, nobody care about that, okay? So the next morning, it's a new day, we forget about it, and we move on, okay? So just so you're aware, if you see yourself in my video, I'm not making fun of you. I enjoy watching, I even enjoy watching my own video, even if I don't publish them, because I think it's a great way for me to improve, all right? So if you're trying to find a way to improve, just record yourself, watch the replay, and you'll understand calmly what you did good and what you did wrong, so you can improve. So you can, I try to make content about how to improve. It's basically for entertainment and training purpose, okay? So no offense, I kept my calm, and there's nothing to be worried about if you're that kind of player that gets insulted on a daily basis. You know what it means? It means you're doing a good job. It means you're playing good, you're bothering them, and the enemy doesn't like it. So keep doing what you're doing, and you're gonna win this way. And it's not saying I'm better than the other. There's plenty of annoying players out there. They're annoying because they're good. They're doing a good job. They're grinding it, and they're not giving up. So that's the spirit of the game, okay? If you don't do nothing, nobody will react to your content or your gameplay, okay? So that's it, friends. Keep it up. I know some of you are still playing this conquest in the second round, so don't despair if you think you're losing. Keep grinding. If you lose, I mean, the next time will be better. So keep the morale up. It's only a game after all, and as soon as you shut down the game, you have to go back to work and you live a normal life, okay? So cheer up, friends. That's it for today. I will be posting new content about the arena and whatnot. This will be kind of a boring period for me, as I will be out of conquest and farming away. So don't worry about that. If you like my shorts video, let me know. I will make more content like that. Until then, friends, take care and have a great weekend.